Another video. My name is Lisa Smilez if you are watching me for the very first time. And if you are watching me for the very first time. And I am your hair evangelist where I use the gift of doing hair and making you kiki and laugh so God can reach your soul, okay? So tonight's topic, we're going to be talking about the difference between dandruff and dry scalp, okay? And how can you treat it? So go ahead and share this live stream out because it's going to be good. Now, why I always have to clap? I think that's like a thing. Like I just have to clap. Like I feel like if I clap, we're about to get it started. Now, hold on. I forgot to do this on the back end before I got started, but let me do it now in case the devil want to come up in here. Let me go ahead and put my my little restrictions on. Okay, because sometimes we be having clowns in the chat and we don't need nobody to interrupt the flow of the spirit of these tips y'all about to get, okay? So yeah, you gotta be a subscriber. I'll say for 10 minutes. You gotta sit there and listen 10 minutes, you know, subscriber. Okay, we got that taken care of. And all right, so yeah. So I turned it on. So yeah, so I'm your hair evangelist. I think I said that. And so yeah, tonight we're gonna be talking about the difference between dandruff and dry scalp. So share this out because there is a difference, and I got some notes that I wrote some notes down here. So if I look down looking at my notes, I made sure I was prepared for this live stream so we can stay on task. And so yeah, share this live stream out to your Facebook, to your YouTube, to your Pinterest, to anybody who this could be a benefit of, okay? Also, I am the owner and the creator of Glow Butter. Now, you might be asking, what is Glow Butter? Glow Butter is a all-natural body butter that I made that has healing properties for eczema, dry skin, or if you just want to get your glow on. And more than likely, if you have dry skin, just to go ahead and say this, you probably got dry scalp. So let's go ahead and get our skin together and get you some some Glow Butter. Okay, we have unscented and we also have scented flavors. We have lavender, honey almond, baby powder, eucalyptus, mango, Marie Glows, Call Me Zaddy, which is a masculine scent for all the musky men out there. Oh, musky men. Okay, what does musky mean? Let me put it in my thing because I've been saying that and I just think it's funny. I think it's funny. Musky. Yes, I'm looking at this up. Okay. Okay. Having a smell or taste of musk or suggestive of musk. Oh, musky. Okay, I just feel like saying it again. So yeah, we got Call Me Zaddy for all the musky men out here. Father's Day is coming up, so go ahead and get your brothers and your uncles and stuff them some Glow Butter. All right. Oh, other church announcement I have. If you're a client of mine, or maybe you are a new client and you would like to book an appointment with me, my July calendar is open up in 2 days on June the 15th, okay, at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My calendar open once a month, every month on the 15th. I think I still got a few more appointments left in June at the end of this month. So if you want an appointment for June, you can go ahead and book that. But July is opening up on the 15th. So be there and be square. Set your reminders. And if you're not subscribed to my email list, if you're new watching this, click the link in the description box below and subscribe to my email list so you can stay abreast on everything that's happening. And if you also looking for last minute cancellations, like say you go on my website, I'm like, dang, she ain't got nothing that work with my schedule. You know what I'm saying? There's an 855 text blast number. And so what I do is I send out like mass text messages, like in case I get a cancellation or a weekend appointment, you will be automatically instant alerted through the text message through text message, okay? And it's only an outbound number, so when I send a message out, I'll give you instructions on how to book it. You can just pretty much go online when an appointment comes available. Let's see, any other church announcements? If you watch me for the first time, we do church announcements before we get started. I think, and here's also in my church announcement is like stuff like about my personal life, because I feel like telling y'all my business, which I know I do sometimes, or the stuff about the business. But I'm super, super excited because my product, I have created my own product line, and it is called Marie's Legacy, and it will be dropping July 23rd, 2023, in the year of our Lord 2023. Okay, so it is dropping next month. I'm super excited. We having a whole party. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And so today I got my label, so my logo is finished, and I got my labels made, and it's looking really, really nice. But I'm not going to show my how everything looks into the launch party. So that's why a lot of times on my reels and my YouTube shorts, y'all see me showing the product, but there's no labels on it, because it's actually a surprise to the people who's coming to my party. So it's really, really special to me. So I'm super excited about that. So yeah, I got that done today. And so yeah, I'm just planning for this party, and I'm super excited. Okay. If y'all can tell, I'm over here cheesing because I'm excited about it. I'm just blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. I was just sitting here in the office earlier, and I was printing out the labels and putting them on the bottles, and I was just like, Lisa, this is a blessing. Like, it's been like a long time coming. That's all I can say. It's been about 3 years. So yeah, that's why I'm just super excited about it. Okay. Any other church announcements? I think that's all the church announcements I have. Yeah. Oh, one other thing before we get started. And I know I'm doing a whole lot of talking. Some of y'all already get these tips, but guess what? You gonna have to sit through these shenanigans, okay? Because you about to get some information for the free 99. Or if you're watching a replay, you could always fast forward. Child, I ain't have my microphone in. I hope y'all can hear me good. Let's go ahead and plug this microphone in. Child, I forgot about that. Now, I was messing around about to be late to my own live stream, and I done sent out a whole poll to say, hey, y'all, I'm going late. I'm going live at 8 p.m. And still was 5 minutes late. Now, I got to get it together. I got to get my life in order. I got to start being on time, honey. We rebuke that spirit of delay. We rebuke that spirit of lateness and tardiness. We're gonna get it together this year, okay? We got it together this year. We ain't gonna just get it together. We got it together, okay? All right, y'all. All right, quick. Y'all go ahead and invite somebody in the room. I feel like all right. All right, y'all. I thought I had something on my nose. I had to do a nose check. Okay, so y'all ready for the live stream? We're going to talk about the difference between dandruff and dry scalp. So if y'all do me a favor and go ahead and share this to the last 3 people who you seen had white flakes on their black t-shirt. That was a little shady. That was a little shady. Lord forgive me for that. But I'm being serious. Go ahead and send this to the last person who you seen. They had white flakes on their shirt. Go ahead and send it to them, because you trying to help them. You know what I'm saying? We trying to help the people out. Let me fix my camera. We trying to help the people out, okay? It's 2023. We ain't about to be walking around with flakes and stuff on our hair. So go ahead and send it out. And look, if your friend that sent you this and you just heard me say that, we ain't picking on you. We just trying to help you. Trust me, I be having white flakes on mine too. So we're gonna get it together, okay? We're gonna get it together tonight. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the live, with the informational purposes. And this is what I'm gonna say. Share the video out. And also, I love to make these live streams interactive. So make sure you be interactive in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Signing this up here talking to myself. Okay, so what's the difference between dry scalp and dandruff? There is a difference. So first, we're going to talk about dry scalp. All right. So with dry scalp, how do you know if it's dry scalp? If you have dry scalp, you're going to have small white flakes, okay? It's going to be some flaking going on in the scalp. It's going to be real, real small. They're going to be really, really tiny flakes. So with dry scalp, you also tend to have dry hair as well, all right? So it goes hand in hand. Also, if you have dry scalp, you typically have this dry skin overall, like in your, like just your body. Like you be dry. You know what I'm saying? Like you be out here dry in these streets, okay? That phone be dry. Okay? It's summertime and that phone is dry. Ain't nobody call. Y'all, let me stop. Let me stop playing with y'all. But nah, your phone probably dry though. If your scalp dry, your phone dry. I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing. I'm really not. I just play with y'all. Okay, so yeah. Also, if you have dry scalp, it's probably itchy too. So keep that in mind. These are the symptoms I want y'all to put in the chat. If you have dry scalp, one of the signs is you have small flakes. They're small, tiny white flakes. Another symptom is it's itchy. Another symptom is more than likely you have dry hair as well. So it don't just stop at the scalp. More than likely your hair is dry as well. And number 4, you overall have dry skin. Okay. That is what dry scalp is. All right. So now let's go over to the other end. What is dandruff? A lot of people get the two mixed up and they think it's the same thing, but dry scalp and dandruff is two different things. So here are some of the symptoms for dandruff. So one symptom is with dandruff, you're going to have large flakes, okay? Them things, you got some frosted flakes in your hair. Let me stop picking at y'all. Let me be sensitive. Your flakes are large, okay? And I'm not picking on you because I deal with these things too, okay? So I'm not picking on you. I'm talking about myself, all right? So don't get it. Look, let me get a disclaimer. If you don't watch this video, now you gotta have a sense of humor, okay? You can't take nothing to heart. You know, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. You gotta laugh. You gotta scratch your booty and get glad, okay? You gotta scratch a weave and bust a split. I don't know, but you gotta have a sense of humor, okay? So if you have dandruff, here's the symptoms. Your flakes are going to be larger. More than likely, they're going to be like a yellowish type, like an off-white yellowish flakes. So that's one of the difference. Also, too, your scalp is going to be itchy, just like with dry scalp. When you have dandruff, it's going to be itchy. Another symptom is you're going to notice that your scalp seems a little red or inflamed. Like when you scratch up the dandruff, you're going to notice that it look kind of red and inflamed. That's another issue, another symptom. And the other 4th symptom that is dandruff is you have a oily scalp and roots. Now, I know that kind of seem like, what? Yes. So let's go over that again. Dandruff, you're going to have itchy scalp again. Remember, your flakes are going to be larger. Okay, your flakes are going to be a lot larger, and then the color is going to be different. The color of the flakes is going to be kind of like a off-white to like a yellowish color. And what was the other thing I said? Oh, also another symptom is your scalp is going to be oily. Okay, your scalp going to be kind of oily. And the 4th symptom of dandruff is your scalp going to look kind of red and inflamed. Okay, so there's definitely a difference between dandruff and dry scalp. So now let's go on the end and we're going to talk about, okay, now that we classified the difference, you can do your own scalp analysis and you can look and see when you start get ready to wash your hair, are the flakes small or are they big? And the reason why we need to know this is because this is going to be important to determine how do we treat it. So first, we're going to go over and we're going to talk about what actually causes dry scalp. We're going to talk about that first, okay? Are y'all with me? Put a thumbs up in the chat. Put a thumbs up in the chat. I'm looking down at my notes that I wrote. Okay. This is making me itch just talking about it. Let's take a water break. Let's drink some water. Okay. So now we're going to talk about, hey Glamour, thank you for joining. And thank you for participating in the chat. So y'all won't have me here talking to myself, looking me in my own face. Ain't nobody talking back. Okay. So now we're going to talk about what causes dry scalp. Okay. So one of the things that causes dry scalp, and remember we're talking about the differences first. So first we're going to talk about dry scalp. The first thing that could cause dry scalp, and y'all hear me talk about this a lot, is the climate. If it's cold, if it's cold and dry outside, that can cause dry scalp. So a lot of times, especially during the winter, that's why y'all hear me encourage, like, make sure you're keeping your scalp moisturized by drinking more water. You know, you might have to be shampooing and doing some treatment. So that's one of the causes of dry scalp. It's definitely the weather. So when it's cold outside, your scalp might tend to be more dry. So we have to make sure we're doing the right things to keep it moist. Okay, just keep it moist. All right. Another sign of dry scalp is over shampooing. Over shampooing your hair. Now, I know this kind of sounds contradictory because, did I say that right? Yeah, because I've said on my live streams, like, y'all not shampooing your hair enough. But the reason why I want to bring this up about over shampooing is because sometimes y'all could be over shampooing with the wrong shampoos, and that's going to dry your hair out. Okay? So if you are shampooing your hair maybe once a week, it might be drying your hair out, especially if you're not using the right kind of shampoos. So shampoo is made to cleanse the hair, and I think we talked about last night about clarifying the hair. Sometimes if you clarify your hair too much, it can be drying and it's going to cause your hair to dry out. And the clarifying shampoos, they're made to strip the hair, which is not always a bad thing, especially if you have a lot of product buildup, or like we talked about, you might have a lot of environmental factors in your hair. Like, I know recently it was the whole thing with the air quality here in North Carolina. I didn't really see no smoke or anything in the air, but they were saying how it was unsafe. But just think about the people who was in New York, and if they was out there, you know, they had those things in their hair. So more than likely, they probably had to clarify their hair. So keep that in mind. Like, you can over shampoo with the wrong shampoos. So you might be shampooing too much, which is drying your hair out and drying your hair out and your scalp out. Another thing that can cause dry scalp is when you do shampoo, you're using like extremely hot water. And I've talked about this before as well. Like, make sure when you do shampoo, it's not like scorching hot. You want to have it, it don't have to be, it don't need to be cold or lukewarm, but it needs to be just warm. Like, not scorching hot, because that can dry your hair out and your scalp out as well. Another cause of your dry scalp and hair is the hair products that you're using. The hair products. So maybe you're spraying like some holding spray. Maybe it's the gels, or maybe the alcohols. Maybe the products you're using have too much alcohol in it. And I see this a lot with braiders, and with, you definitely have to be careful with this. When people get braids, sometimes they put the jam directly on the client's scalp. And sometimes that can cause more issues, especially if you're someone you already deal with dry scalp. If the braider is putting the jam and the gel directly on your scalp, it might look good at the time, but it's going to eventually dry it out. So you got to be careful with that, because a lot of times those gels have alcohol in it. And if you're putting it directly on your scalp, it's going to dry your scalp out even more. So keep that in mind when it comes to your styling products. I always say, if you're gonna put the gel, because I know y'all want to make the parts look really like nice and sleek, don't put it on the scalp, but put it as close to the hairline as you can. Yeah, don't just put it as close to your scalp as you can, but put it on the hair. Don't rub it on the scalp. Just put it close to the scalp. Okay, does that make sense, y'all? All right, and the other cause, the fourth sign that's causing your dry scalp is dehydration. Let's drink some water. Come on, let's drink some water right now. Dehydration. Y'all out here dry. I'm telling y'all dehydrated. Y'all, we are out here dehydrated. We are not drinking enough water. We are not drinking enough water, and we can come to that salon. I can give you every treatment in the book. But if you ain't drinking that water, sister, as soon as you walk out that hair salon, your scalp gonna be dry again. So we have to make sure we're drinking enough water. Most of us are dehydrated. Most of us are dehydrated if you're dealing with dry scalp. And what could really cure a lot of this is just drinking more water. It really could. That could be the one thing you need to do, and that could help your dry scalp. So thank you, Glamour. She said it makes sense. So make sure you are drinking enough water. Now, how do you know if you're drinking enough water? Well, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a healthcare professional, but I am a hair care professional, and I know what works. So the rule of thumb is they say you're supposed to drink half of your body weight in ounces. So let's say, just throwing a number out there, you weigh 100 pounds. That means you should at least be drinking 50 ounces of water. But again, speak to your healthcare professional, because you don't want to overdo it with the water. But a good sign to really tell if you're drinking enough is look at the color of your urine. Look at the color of your urine. See if your urine is like a dark yellow, you're not drinking enough water. But if you're more so on the if you look at your urine and it's more like light yellow, white yellow to almost kind of clear, you in a good range. So that's a good range to tell, like, if you're getting enough water in your system. So keep that in mind. And also, if you run to the bathroom 10 times a day, sister, you probably drinking enough. And that's kind of sad, because I deal with this sometimes too. At work, I be like holding it, and which is not good, because I be trying to finish like a style before I stop and use the bathroom, because I'm so big on timing in my salon. So I be trying to stay on time, and I be like, I don't want to stop and use the bathroom. And really, to be honest with you, it only takes me 3 minutes to stop to use the bathroom. I don't know why I think that's gonna make a huge difference in my day, but we have to be conscious of that too, because I know sometimes I will not drink enough because I'm like, oh, I don't want to stop and use the bathroom, but then my scalp be like, sis, we dry. We dry. So definitely that dehydration. So keep that in mind. So those are the causes of dry scalp. Did that help anybody? Did that set anybody free right there? Did that set anybody free? Okay. So now we're going to talk about dandruff. Now we're going to talk about what causes dandruff. Now, dandruff is a whole different ball game. Dandruff is actually a little bit more serious, because, it's some different factors that come into when it comes to dandruff. So, a reason why what causes dandruff could be a fungal infection. Okay, a fungal infection. So, going back, you remember when I talked about one of the symptoms or signs of dandruff is you notice that when you have larger flakes and your scalp is more oily, more than likely that's fungus. That's fungus lifting up off your scalp. When you see them large flakes, that's fungus. So it's some kind of fungal infection. So either what could cause this too, it could be your diet. It could be your diet. And I said this before, we can have certain sensitivities to food that also affect our hair. Like for me, I already know for me, and see, I be over here playing sometimes. dairy for me, dairy and coffee is not good when it comes to my scalp. It's not good because I would notice I will flake up more if I'm having more dairy or coffee in my diet, which I've been set free from the coffee demon. It's been almost 6 months since I had coffee, so we just praise God. One minute, tambourine. Child, let's use this flyer. Let's just praise God for me being set free from the coffee demon. Okay, now coffee had a stronghold over me, y'all. You hear me? Now you couldn't tell me nothing. Starbucks was getting my money. All right, I ain't care for old Raggedy Dunkin', but I know some of y'all like Dunkin'. But I'm just saying, Starbucks had a stronghold over me. But I have not had no coffee since January, and I'm grateful. So y'all keep on praying day by day. Now I ain't even gonna hold y'all though. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Let me be honest. Let me be honest. Cause I don't want to make it seem like I'm holier than thou. But y'all, I ain't even gonna hold you. The other day, I was tired. I was like, I have to go touch me some. Not like that. I meant like go touch me a cup of coffee. I thought about it. Now I ain't even gonna lie. I thought I was like, I gotta touch me some coffee. I mean, Lisa, you've been doing good. It's been 6 months. And then the more and more I thought about that thing, I said, nah, don't even go touch it, Lisa. Don't even open Pandora's box because it's just as soon as you get that coffee, it's a wrap. It's like, and once you done taste it, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard. So I was just like, nah, don't get no coffee, Lisa. Don't get no coffee. Don't get no coffee. Don't get no coffee. Because I just feel like if I were to drink some, it would just have me going down a spiral. You know what I'm saying, Glamour? You feel me? It just had me taking me places I don't want to go. I kind of feel like you know what I kind of felt like? I kind of felt like I would be backsliding. Like, yeah, I kind of felt like I was about to go really tap something. Like, I felt like I was about to pull out old Raggedy Ronnie's number. That's kind of how I felt like when I was thinking about going to coffee. And I had to really talk to myself like, really, Lisa? Really? You're going to go back to Raggedy Ronnie? Really? If the dangling wasn't that good, girl? Leave it. You see what I'm talking about? That's how I had talked to myself. That's how I talk. Girl, don't go back to Raggedy Ronnie. That dangling wasn't that good. It was not that good. You been strong. So I kind of feel like that's how I have to think about it. So I haven't went back to coffee. But this ice cream, now this ice cream and this dairy, and that got a stronghold over. We ain't got no stronghold over me. I can say that. But I have me a little piece of cheese every now and then. I'm a sandwiches and I have a little ice cream, every now and then. But I don't limit myself to only doing the ice cream once a week. Once a week I treat myself to ice cream because it's good. It's good. So I say all that to say, I know we went down the whole rabbit hole. Your diet, okay? Your diet. Just pay attention and also keep you might want to do this, like keep a food diary and see how you react because and it even affects me even with my eczema because I grew up with eczema. And Glamour says she like coffee too. Some dairy free ice cream is good. Yeah. I think it was by it's made with coconut milk. I forgot. It's called Daya. It's a vegan. I think it's a vegan ice cream. But it's pretty good. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, it's alright. It's alright. I mean, I'll touch it, but you know what I'm saying. I ain't really pressed like the real ice cream. But yeah, they do have dairy free. So thanks for reminding me, Glamour. Thanks for reminding me. I'm rolling my eyes at you. But anyway, what was I about to say? Oh yeah. Oh, or froyo. Oh yeah, but hold on, that's yogurt. It still got dairy in it, don't it? Yeah, I think it still got dairy in it. But this is what I was gonna say. Keep like maybe y'all start keeping like food diaries. So for me, I would notice like when if I have like coffee, well not really coffee, more so dairy. I would get itchy. Like my eczema start itching and my eczema start flaring up. Even with coffee, I would scratch more of my head. I would scratch my eczema. So I kept a diary. Like anytime when I would eat those type foods and have those type things, I would get itchy. And then when I didn't have it and I eat other foods, I didn't. And also I know too with me, soy is not like a strong thing that causes me to be itchy, but definitely the dairy and the coffee for me. So maybe for you it could be something else that's causing something in your diet that is causing you to have that fungal infection. So I know we went down the rabbit hole, but that's one of the, and I'm talking about this is making me scratch, y'all. And there ain't nothing wrong with you. Stop scratching. This is what mom used to say because when I used to get irritated when I was little and I had eczema real bad on my skin and my mom would make me mad, I'll start scratching. She'd be like, stop scratching. You ain't nothing wrong with you. But it was kind of like a nervous thing or like a irritant thing. But now that we sit here and talk about it, now I want to scratch. Because I'm thinking about people with large flakes in their head. So anyway, the first thing I was saying is what can cause dandruff is a fungal infection. Okay, it's a fungal infection. All right. She said, oh wait, never mind. Okay, Glamour said, do you think it's the dairy from the creamer and not the coffee that does it? I think it's just, yeah, I think, you know what? You might be right about that, Glamour. It could be the dairy from the creamer because I cannot drink. I ain't gonna say what I cannot do, but I'm not a fan of black coffee. I've had it before, but But you know what? I don't even know if I can say if it was the creamer from the coffee because I would use almond milk. Yeah, I would do the almond milk creamer. And from my understanding, that's lactose and dairy free. So, yeah, I don't know. I still think it's look, Glamour, don't give me no ideas because I'll go touch some more coffee again. Nah, but I'm just saying. So, yeah, so that's one cause of dandruff. Another cause for dandruff could be overactive oil glands. Overactive oil glands. So going back to what we talked about earlier, and I said one of the symptoms is your scalp going to feel oily. So in the past, I've said that we all produce oil. Okay, everybody naturally produces oil, the sebaceous glands. Everybody produces it. But some of us overproduce, like some of us got too much sauce. Okay, some of y'all is saucy and saucy. Ooh, they know you like it. Like it. I'm so saucy. I'm so. I felt like singing that. Okay. So some of y'all got too much sauce, okay? And ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got too much sauce. I mean, I feel you, cuz. I feel you. Some of y'all saucy. But some of y'all is producing too much sauce. Some of y'all is producing too much oils, okay? Hey, Karen, thank you for joining. So, Karen came in kikiing. She came in kikiing. But yeah, some of y'all is producing too much oil. So you have an overproduction of oil glands, which is causing dandruff. And so that's why you have those big old flakes, because it's like, nah, sis, this too much for us, okay? And there could be a lot of reasons why you are overproducing that oil. Sometimes I see this to be like hereditary too. Like I notice like I have these sisters and both of their hair is like that. So you could be producing too much oil, which is causing dandruff. And I know it kind of seems like contradictory because it's like, what? I got flakes because I got too much sauce. Yeah, you too saucy, sis. Okay. Okay. You got the sauce. Okay, go ahead and share that oil with somebody else. So that's the second cause of your dandruff. Another cause of dandruff is you're not washing your hair enough. You're not, well, let me say the correct term. You're not shampooing your hair enough. You're not shampooing your hair enough, okay? Now, if you got large flakes in your hair, sister, I'm here to let you know, and I ain't here to pick on you, but you shampooing once a month, sister, they ain't gonna do it. Sister, That I'm sorry. We're gonna have to wash, okay? Cleanliness is next to godliness. Now I don't know if you want to be a child of God or not, but I'm just letting you know that we gotta wash, okay? We're gonna have to increase our shampoos. We're gonna have to shampoo a little bit more, okay? So what that might mean for you, instead of once a month, you might need to do every 2 weeks, which is typically what I recommend for the average person. But sometimes if that dandruff is really on fleek, you might have to shampoo once a week, okay? All right. So the third cause, like I said, is you're not shampooing enough. Some of y'all is just need to wash, okay? Wash your body. Well, wash your hair. Shampoo your hair. All right. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. All right. Glamour said, wash it often. Yeah, wash it off then. Okay, you better wash your body. You better wash your hair. Okay, okay, wash it, and especially if you trying to get you a man. I mean, I ain't no relationship coach, but one thing I do know that guy ain't gonna want to smell no musky scalp. Okay, okay. So wash. That could set somebody free. See, some of y'all got acne because y'all don't want to shampoo your hair. Oop. Let me stop talking. Let me stop. I ain't mean to go there. I'm sorry. Lord forgive me. Lord forgive me. That wasn't right. But no, I'm being serious. No, I'm being serious because I noticed with me, like typically I shampoo 1 week and a half. Sometimes I go 2 weeks, but my average shampoo time is about a week and a half before I shampoo. But I remember one time I was doing a whole lot. Like I was working out, I was doing this and this and that. And I had stretched it out to 2 weeks and I had my hair in the afro. And child, my face started breaking out. I said, oh, it's time for me to wash. It's time for me to wash because all that dandruff and that oil and stuff was falling down on my face and it was starting to break my face out. So that's could set somebody acne free. Now go ahead and send me a check. If your acne cured up because you start shampooing your hair, send me a check. Send me a check. Do that. Okay, Glamour said stop using dry shampoo every day. Yeah, and thank you for getting on that, Glamour, because dry shampoo. Oh, let's drink some water on that. Hold on, let's drink some water. Dry shampoo. Dry shampoo. I don't really recommend it like that. I will only recommend doing a dry shampoo like if you just absolutely had to and you're not able to get to a real shampoo. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Dry shampoo is a lot of times for our other sisters, our Caucasian sisters. I mean, black they do have some for black women, but I don't recommend using it a lot, okay? So, but if you're out of town and you just had to do it, that's fine. But a lot of times, dry shampoo can be drying because it has a lot of astringents and alcohols, which is fine. But also on the other end, if you're somebody that's already dealing with dry scalp and dandruff, it might not be the best thing. But if you are going to use it, I always recommend moisturizing afterwards, like water, some leave-in conditioner, some oil on top of it. So thank you for making that comment. So yeah, the dry shampoo, if you do have to use it, maybe use it once, like within the 2 weeks of like, yeah, one time. Like if you had it in braids or something, and maybe you done had your braids in for 3 weeks, and you're like, oh, my scalp is itchy. I want to shampoo it, but I don't really want to wet it. Okay, you can use some dry shampoo, but I wouldn't recommend using it every day. Okay. So the third thing I said was you're not shampooing enough. Oh, and the fourth thing I'm going to say that causes dandruff is stress. I'm going to say stress / hormonal changes. That can be the fourth cause of your dandruff. So look, sis, if you stressed out or you're going through like something hormonal, that could be another reason why you're having dandruff. Okay. So did that make sense for y'all? Did that make sense? So the 4 things that we said that cause dandruff is you producing too much sauce, meaning you're producing too much oil. You have an overactive oil glands. The second reason why you have dandruff is what I say, stress, hormonals. Third reason was you're not shampooing enough, and the fourth reason was fungus infection, fungal infection. Okay, all right. So if this happens to somebody out, are y'all learning the difference? You know what? We're gonna do a little quiz. Let's do a pop quiz. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Can I still do polls on here? Y'all want to do a poll? Oh, they got start Q&A, answer viewer questions live. Oh, okay. Well, let's do a poll. Okay, y'all gonna answer the poll. Let's do a little pop quiz. What size flakes are dry scalp? I'm gonna make it easy. And dry scalp. What size flakes are dry scalp? And I'm a first option gonna be small, and the other option gonna be big. So let's see who been listening. Ask your community. What size flakes are dry scalp? Because remember, if you missed it from the beginning, then you probably ain't gonna know this answer unless you rewind back. So if y'all go ahead and vote for me, we're gonna go ahead and give us a pop quiz. What size flakes are dry scalp? And remember, we talked about the difference. So y'all go ahead and answer the poll. I'm gonna give y'all a few seconds. Now, if you watching replay, you don't get to play the game. You don't get to play the game, but that's okay. So yeah, y'all go ahead and vote. Y'all go ahead and vote. Now I know it's 6 people watching, but only 2 likes. Now come on, now y'all don't do like that. Now y'all over here watching it and getting this information for free. Y'all can't like the video. Come on now, don't do me like that. Come on now. Come on now. I hate to sit up here and beg for likes, but my goodness. I told the gas and say, my goodness. Come on now, y'all like the video. I'm over here toiling for the Lord and giving y'all hair tips tonight. And I had to keep on my bra extra hour. Y'all can't even give me a like. Come on now, y'all know I'm ready to throw off this bra, and I'm up here toiling. I just playing with y'all. I'm working for the Lord right now. I'm wearing this bra for the Lord tonight. So anyway, okay. So, all right. Anybody else want to try to answer what size flakes are dry scalp? Are they small flakes or are they large flakes? Let's see if anybody else want to vote. Y'all go ahead and vote for me now. Some of y'all might be driving. Let me start talking to you, because some of y'all might be driving. Because I know me, I will turn on a YouTube video and I'll be like driving around town, listening to videos and going to work and running errands. So I forgive y'all for those who might be washing dishes right now, cooking dinner, or driving and you can't vote. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, but after I get done, just live type in the chat. She said it's free, y'all. Come on, I know, right? It's free. It's not gonna cost you nothing to hit that like button. It ain't gonna cost you nothing to vote. Okay, y'all. So y'all got the answer right. I made it easy. I asked what size flakes are dry scalp, and y'all said small. So that is the correct answer. So that's how you can tell the difference if you got dry scalp or dandruff. If you got dry scalp, your flakes are going to be small. If you're dealing with dandruff, they're going to be bigger. Okay, they're going to be bigger. So now, with the last leg of this live, we're going to talk about how can we treat it. Okay, how can we treat these? And I'm gonna keep the poll up in case somebody come in late and they wanna answer the poll. So now we're gonna talk about how can we treat these things. All right. So some of these treatments will kind of be like intertwined a little bit, and I kind of touched on some of them when I was talking about what caused it. So with the first one we're going to tackle is how do you treat dry scalp? Okay, how do you treat dry scalp? Well, the first thing I want you to know is, which we kind of already said, but let's say it again because y'all need to hear it. And I have to repeat myself a lot because I heard that you have to read something or hear something. I think it was 7 times to retain 60% of the information. So it's okay if we repeat ourselves a lot because a lot of this information needs to be drilled in our heads multiple times, including me. So how can we help dry scalp? First thing we can do is we can drink our water. Water. Drink your water, okay? So like I talked about this earlier, we want to increase our water intake if your scalp is dry. And we have to remember that whatever we're putting in our body, it shows on our scalp and on our hair and on our skin. So we can always tell if we get enough water by looking at the color of our urine. What did I say? If your color of your urine is more on the darker yellow, that means you probably drinking too much juices and coffee and stuff, and you're not drinking enough water. And let's get out of this, y'all. Let's grow up. Let's just drink plain water. Let's drink plain water. Let's not feel like we gotta put these artificial sweeteners in our water. No, that doesn't count. Cause some of y'all be like, Lisa, I don't like the taste of water, but I put those things in there because I used to do it all the time. Those Hawaiian Punch little packets and those stuff that you squeeze in your water. Stop being childish. Stop being childish and just drink water. Okay, stop being childish. Yes, I called you child. Stop being childish. Just drink the water. But this is the other thing. Now, if you want to put like fresh fruits and vegetables in your water, that's different, okay? Because that comes from the earth and that comes from God. That's food God made. So I'm not talking about, because sometimes I'll put like fresh cucumber in my water because cucumber and lemon is actually good for swelling. If you're somebody who you're on your feet a lot or maybe you just swell a lot, cucumber lemon water helps with swelling, okay? I ain't no doctor, but I know that worked for me, okay? So that's stuff that's more on the natural side. If you want to put like strawberries, some people like to put lemon detox, lemon detox your body. So some people like to put lemon in water. That's fine. But what I'm talking about is this artificial sweetener stuff. Like, stop putting it in y'all water. Stop being childish. Stop being childish. Grow up, okay? I know you still want a little juice cup. Stop with the little juicy cups, okay? Stop with the juicy cups and just get you some real water, okay? Water. Glamour said cucumber, mint, and lemon is good. Yes. Yep, you can put mint leaves in there. That's very refreshing, okay? So we want to get our hydration up. And I said this the other day that yes, we can drink a lot of water, but there's a lot of things that you can eat that helps with your hydration. Like picking fruits and vegetables that are more water based, like our cucumbers. You can eat I can't talk. You can eat cucumbers to increase your hydration. Watermelon, okay? Find Google fruits and vegetables that helps with hydration, because what I say, one of the causes for dry scalp was you dehydrated. So we need to drink the water, and we also need to be eating the different kind of foods that's going to help with our hydration as well, okay? So that's one way to treat dry scalp, okay? Glamour said they have Skittles flavor now. Oh my gosh, so they're getting real creative with it. So yeah, let's just stick to plain water. Okay, what's another way you can treat your dry scalp? Another way you can treat your dry scalp is a steam treatment. So either you can go to the hair salon, go to a hair care professional. You can come to me, or you can go to your local hair salon and ask for a steam treatment. All right, steam treatment. I say steam treatment over a deep conditioner. Now, there is a difference. The steam, when you sit up on the steamer, they put the conditioner directly on your hair, and you sit up on a hooded steamer with no processing cap. So basically, when you sit up on the steamer, the water boils and then the steam comes out and it hydrates your hair and your scalp. It's really, really good with treating dry scalp. You need that heat to open up that hair and to get on down into that dry scalp. And these are really, really be good, especially like during the colder months. Because remember what I said, one of the reasons that could cause your dry scalp is the climate. So during the winter time, steam treatments would definitely help your scalp, and it hydrates your hair. So also, to treat dry scalp, you want to increase steam treatments. Okay, increase your steam treatments. Oh, and so the difference is, so that's the steam treatment. A deep conditioner is where they put the conditioner on your hair, and then they put a processing cap on your hair, and then they sit you up on the hooded dryer. That still works. It's nothing wrong with that, but for me, to see the best results, I always see it in the steam treatment. Okay, both will still work, but steam treatment obviously is my preference. So if you can get to a steamer, get to a steamer. I also have a steamer in my Amazon store, in my link in the description box, so you can get one off of Amazon and you can steam at home if you can't get to a hair salon. Okay, so they'll help your dry scalp as well. Another way to treat your dry scalp and hair is shampooing with the right shampoos. Okay, moisturizing shampoos. So I talked about how one of the causes of dry scalp is you're over shampooing with the wrong shampoos. But if you're using the right shampoos, these are actually working your benefit. So again, you want to stick to shampoos that have like no sulfates in it, because shampoos with a lot of sulfates in it, it strips your hair, and it's doing what it's supposed to do because those sulfates are made to strip, get up all the product buildup. But you want to use shampoos that are sulfate free. Okay, so they're going to be more on the moisturizing side, and they're going to be more nourishing to your hair and to your scalp. So remember, if you're new watching my channel, I always say how we focus the shampoo directly on our scalp. So when you take your shampoo out the bottle, you put your shampoo in and you rub it in. Remember, we rub the shampoo directly on our scalp, okay? Y'all see my hair? Open that hair up, Lisa. Rub it directly on the scalp and then work your way down. Shampoo. Hey, Acacia. There goes my moderator. Hey, Acacia. Thank you so much for joining company and service. She said greetings. 5 watching, 3 likes. Thank you, Acacia. Go ahead and get it right, Acacia. All right. But anyway, y'all show the moderator some love, okay? So, like I was saying, we focus our shampoo directly on the scalp. Shampoo is made for the scalp, okay? I'm going to keep repeating this on all my lives because some people still have not been set free. Shampoo is made directly for the scalp, all right? So make sure, especially those women who got thick hair like me. I don't know if y'all watched my vlog, but I posted a vlog earlier today and I was showing me shampoo in my hair. And I was showing like how I have to open my hair up to really rinse all the shampoo out. But remember, when we put conditioner on, we do not put conditioner on our scalp. You do not put conditioner on your scalp. You only put conditioner on your actual hair strand. So you're going to put the conditioner on here. Hey, Tracy Ann. Tracy Ann. Tracy Ann, I was about to text you too. Because I was just like, where is Tracy Ann? I was sitting here thinking like, where is Tracy Ann at? I thought Tracy Ann was maybe one of those ones who was watching silently. Maybe she was washing dishes and she couldn't type. But Tracy Ann is the other head usher here, the other head moderator. Tracy Ann, I can't believe you late again. I was trying to be on time. And you was just writing me back on YouTube on the comments. It's okay, Tracy Ann. God bless you. It's okay. It's okay. But so yeah, getting back to what I was saying. Remember, we don't put conditioner on our scalp. We only put it on our hair strands. Okay, so I have to keep saying this because the reason why some of y'all are dealing with what y'all think might be dandruff is really not. It's probably buildup from the conditioner on your scalp. So we don't put conditioner on our scalp. Conditioner is actually made for the hair. So put it from here to here, okay, on your actual hair strands. Don't put it on your scalp, all right? And so that's what you do when you get ready to do a steam treatment or a deep conditioner. So yeah, getting back to what I was saying, to treat dry scalp, you want to make sure you're using moisturizing shampoos. So You might be asking, oh, Lisa, what are some shampoos you suggest? Well, I'm glad you asked, even though you ain't put it in the chat, but somebody was going to ask that. So, some moisturizing shampoos I would recommend, and all of these are on my website, and the link is the honey almond shampoo. That is a good moisturizing shampoo. The coconut milk shampoo is another good moisturizing shampoo. And also the organic shampoo. All of these are moisturizing shampoos. They're sulfate free and they're great for dry scalp. Okay. So yeah. So shampooing with the right moisturizing shampoo. Oh, this is another thing I meant to say. Let me kind of back up. Also, the rosemary shampoo, it's not a moisturizing shampoo, but it's also a shampoo that is really, really good for dry scalp and dandruff. Let me put that out there. The rosemary shampoo is good for dry scalp and dandruff. So what I would recommend if you're somebody dealing with dry scalp or dandruff, now there's a caveat to this, so keep listening. If you're somebody who's dealing with dry scalp or dandruff, I would recommend shampooing with the rosemary first. Okay, it's gonna have that cool tingling sensation. You're gonna feel all the feels. Okay, after that when you're gonna follow up with the moisturizing shampoo. Okay, so you can do like the rosemary shampoo first and the honey almond second, or you can do the rosemary shampoo first and the coconut milk second, or the rosemary shampoo first and the organic second. And then when it comes to your conditioners, you can use either of the conditioners. You can use the honey almond, coconut, or the organic conditioner. Okay, so that's how you treat. That's how you treat dry scalp. Dry scalp. Okay. Hopefully that helped. All right, y'all came in late, so y'all probably don't know the answer to the poll. But go ahead and take a guess, Tracy Ann and Acacia, to my poll. All right. Um, and Acacia said, "Welcome to the Smilez Shop. Be sure to like, share, subscribe." Thank you, Acacia. I appreciate it. Tracy Ann said, I got to making some baked pork chops. You should have texted me." Oh, you did. You did, Tracy Ann. I should have texted you. I should have texted you. So I know them pork chops gonna be good, honey. I know they're gonna be good. Hey, sister moderator Acacia. Acacia said, "Forgive my absence. I'm moving and unpacking." Oh, it's okay. It's a task, but I'm not defeated. Yeah, I figure you will, because you was just text me before. Acacia texted me right before this live stream. So yeah, I forgive you, Acacia. It's okay. You doing the Lord. Acacia, you ain't had to be up here. Okay, if you look me in my face and moderate, you doing the Lord's work. Okay, so yeah, keep unpacking. Keep unpacking. All right, I voted small flakes. Okay, good job. So y'all voted the right thing. Y'all voted the right thing. Okay, because we was talking about the difference. So yeah, that's how you treat dry scalp. So let's go over again. So how do you treat dry scalp? First, you're going to increase your water, and we're gonna stop being dehydrated. We're gonna eat food that is good, that's water based. So like our fruits and vegetables, that's gonna hydrate us, and we also gonna drink more water. The other thing we said we was gonna do is we're going to shampoo with the right shampoos, which is our rosemary shampoo and our moisturizing shampoo. The other thing we said we was gonna do was what was the other thing I said for y'all to do? Your water, the right shampoos. We also said child, I can't think. Oh, we're gonna apply the shampoo directly to our scalp, okay? Because shampoo is made for the scalp. Oh, and the fourth thing we said we was gonna do to help our dry scalp is we're gonna increase and we're gonna get a steam treatment, okay? We're gonna sit up under the steamer and we'll get a steam treatment, okay? And remember, if you suffer from dry scalp, the symptoms of dry scalp is you have small flaky you have small flakes, you have itchy scalp, more likely got dry skin, and more likely your hair is dry too. So those are the symptoms for dry hair. Okay, so now we're about to go on the other side, which is dandruff. How do you treat dandruff? And just as a reminder, what is dandruff? Dandruff, you're going to have itchy scalp as well, but your flakes are going to be large, okay? Them things, you got cornflakes, okay? You got large flakes. They're like a light yellowish to off-white color. and your scalp is kind of oily because you got an overproduction of oils. And the last one is your scalp is kind of red and inflamed. Okay, so how do we treat dandruff? Now, dandruff is like I said, it's a more serious thing because sometimes it can be fungal. So how can you treat dandruff? And there's some caveats, nuances to this, because dandruff can also get into other kind of serious scalp conditions, which have to do with is it seborrheic dermatitis or psoriasis, and those can kind of have the same symptoms too. So if your dandruff don't clear up with these tips I'm about to give you, I would recommend going to go see a dermatologist. Okay, going to go see a dermatologist so they can medicate you a medicated shampoo. So one way you can treat dandruff is you can get the rosemary shampoo. Okay, that's known to treat dandruff and dry scalp. Okay, you want to shampoo with the rosemary shampoo. And then again, you're gonna follow up with the a moisturizing shampoo. Okay, so that's how you treat dandruff. That's the first way how you treat it. Okay. Um. Oh yeah, Acacia did move. Yep, she sure did. She in Georgia now. I think large flakes means a scalp condition. Yeah, more than likely, Tracy, if your flakes are real large, it's dandruff, which is more of like a more serious scalp condition, but not serious to the point where y'all should be scared. But it's like I said, it's more fungal. Sometimes it's hormonal or it's hereditary or something like that. So yeah, God bless you and Bryson on your move. Yes. And you have Bryson helping you, Acacia. Let Bryson help you now. All right, so the first way how you treat dandruff, like I said, is the rosemary shampoo and then the moisturizing one. But here's the caveat and the nuance. I said this before. We had to be careful with the rosemary. So if you somebody and you've been using the rosemary shampoo and you feel like your condition is getting worser or worse, you need to go see a dermatologist and you just stop using the rosemary shampoo, because if you've been diagnosed with a scalp condition, the rosemary shampoo and the rosemary spray can actually make it worse. Okay, it actually can make it worse. So I always like to give that disclaimer. So if you're using it and you start to notice like, oh man, my scalp is flaking up even more, I feel like it's making it worse, then that means you got something else going on and you need to stop using it and you need to go seek a dermatologist. Okay, so that's the caveat to that. All right. And then the other thing I want to say, the second way how you can treat it is, like I said, go see a dermatologist to find out what is it that you have, because more than likely the dermatologist can prescribe you a medicated shampoo, which is different from the rosemary. A lot of people think the rosemary is medicated because it got this cool and tingly, but it's a difference, because some of my clients have medicated shampoos and they're not cool and tingly. Okay, when it comes to some of the medicated shampoos, sometimes they can have I think it's called like coal tar, and it's different kind of things in medicated shampoos. So the second way how you can treat your dandruff is dermatologist and get a medicated shampoo that's for you. And here's another thing: if you've been diagnosed with a scalp condition, and your doctor recommended a medicated shampoo, sometimes they'll say, oh, wash your hair or shampoo your hair in this medicated shampoo every day or every other day. But we all know, if you look like me and you got hair like me, that's not realistic for you to shampoo your hair in that shampoo every day. Now, I'm not gonna tell you not to do it, but this is the advice I do give my clients. I'm like, every time you come here, because I have some clients who come every 2 weeks, bring the medicated shampoo. And so what I'll do is, the first shampoo is, I will shampoo their hair with the medicated shampoo first, and then I'll follow up with my moisturizing shampoos, and they have seen a bit different. So even if you're someone, and the dermatologist might say, because some of them don't look like this, they look like this, which is okay, it's fine. But a lot of them don't understand our struggle, and they know that, look, we can't be shampooing our hair every other day. Like, that's not realistic. But what I will say is, say you shampoo your hair once a week or maybe it's every 2 weeks, still use that medicated shampoo first. and then follow it with the moisturizing one because they'll work. So I have some clients, they bring their medicated shampoos. So say you don't stay in the area and you do have a medicated shampoo, take your medicated shampoo to the hair salon with you, okay? The hairstylist should not be offended if it's something that's been prescribed by your doctor. Just explain to them like, hey, I went to dermatologist, I had this medicated shampoo. If you don't mind, can you use this first on my scalp? And you'll notice a big difference, okay? So that's the second way how you treat dandruff is dermatologist, medicated shampoo. All right. The other way, am I going too fast? Is this helping me, y'all? Put a thumbs up in the chat and let me know it's helping. Oh, we at the 65-minute mark now. Now, God bless y'all for looking me in my face for over 65 minutes. Now, if you would have made it to this part of the video, say I'm dandruff free. Put that in the chat so I know you made it to the 65-minute mark. We about to end though. We about to end. Put I'm dandruff free if you made it to this point. So yeah. All right, thank you, Glamour. So the third way on how you treat dandruff is you need to increase your shampoos. So you remember when I talked about one of the symptoms is you're not shampooing enough, so you need to increase your shampoos. So if you have dandruff and you might be someone that's only shampooing once a month, again, you're going to have to increase your shampoos. You might have to go to every 2 weeks or maybe once a week. Thank y'all for putting it in the chat. I appreciate y'all. So the third way how to treat dandruff is increase your shampoos with the right shampoos, okay? And the fourth thing I'm going to say that can help you with your dandruff is you want to do like cool steam treatments, okay? Cool. Now, let me explain. So on my steamer, it has different heat settings. So if you're somebody and you say you have been diagnosed with scalp conditions like psoriasis or seborrheic dermatitis or something like that, what you want to do is when you sit up on the steamer or say you buy one, some of the steamers, they do have a cool setting. So my clients that have been diagnosed with those kind of conditions, when I set them up on the steamer, I do not set them on the highest setting because with that heat setting being as high, sometimes they can also agitate the dandruff and cause it to flake more. A lot of people don't know that. So if you're somebody and you deal with really, really large flakes sometimes and your dandruff is bad, you might want to adjust your heat settings, okay? Maybe not make, excuse me, maybe not make the heat settings on your steamer as high. So I kind of put my clients who deal with that on a more of a cool, like kind of cooler heat setting. And really that calms and they don't irritate the scalp as much, okay? So I hope that tip helps, okay? Hope that tip helps. Hey, Vernell, thank you for joining. She said, Lisa, another way to do that is to use 2 medicated shampoos as well as on your scalp every other day for 2 weeks. What do you mean? Oh, another way is to use your medicated shampoos as well on your scalp every other day. But the only way that will work, Vernell, you said use it on scalp every other day. But they still gonna have to wet their hair. I don't know if that'll work, Vernell. I don't know. You try it out. Vernell, if you done did it, you try it out. But I don't know if they'll work because they might not work depending on what kind of style you wear. I mean, that sound good, but I don't know if that would work depending on what kind of style you use it. And also, too, I want to say this since Vernell brought that up. Also with the medicated shampoos, also see if your dermatologist can recommend some type of oil, like some kind of medicated oil, because one of my clients, she do have like an ointment that her dermatologist give her. So like when she come and get her hair done, I'll do the medicated shampoo, and so after I'm done styling her hair, it's an ointment she can put on her hair. Now, let me go ahead and clear this up, because some of y'all hear ointment and hear oil. Y'all like, well, I can just go slap some oil on my hair. No, sister, no. I know you're excited to hear me say oil, but I'm just want to let you know that sometimes they have medicated ointments that you can put on your hair every other day to kind of keep that dandruff and your condition down. Okay, so hopefully they help. Acacia laughing. Hey everybody, and those that already spoke to me. Yeah, hey Vernell, thank you for joining. And Vernell gave me some good points in her video. Well, in my video earlier today, she made a couple comments about musky men and where to meet them. Thank you, Vernell. Yep. So those are the tips I have for y'all. So this was a very informative live, and I would recommend this live was good. So y'all now I'm gonna toot my own horn on this one. So y'all need to share this out because people need to be set free from dry scalps. People need to be set free for these flakes falling on their shoulder. Okay, be set free and share this live out. Okay, share it out with somebody because we learned a lot tonight, and hopefully it's able to help somebody and y'all able to get some relief. Okay, y'all able to get some relief because we don't want no flakes, okay, in 2023. All right. Acacia said make sure you vote and hit the like and share, subscribe. Thank you, Acacia. And Tracy Ann posted a link for the glow butters. Thank you, Tracy Ann. I mentioned it earlier. If you wanted any glow butters, the link is right there. Vernell said incorporate fruits and vegetables as well. Yep, Vernell. That was another thing that we talked about on how to treat it is make sure that you are eating right too, because like I said, a lot of things that we intake, it shows on our body, on our skin, on our hair, and our scalp. So we got to make sure that we're doing the right things on the inside so it can flow from the outside. Okay. So yeah, let's get it together. So we talked about the difference and hope that helped. We want to thank the moderators tonight. Thank you, Vernell. Why I say Vernell? Vernell, thank you for being here, but also thank Tracy Ann and Acacia, even though they came in late. And also shouts out to Celi. Welcome to Celi. Acacia and Tracy Ann. I had went live I went live last night too. And welcome to Celi came in and she was a stand-in moderator for y'all. She said, I'm gonna be the stand-in usher until the head ushers get here. So she's standing in the gap. And I say, you know what, God, I praise you because you always send around in the bush, even when my main moderators ain't up here. So y'all give Stylist some love for being here and standing in the midst of y'all absence. I do appreciate the smile. I appreciate all of y'all. Vernell, I appreciate Glamour for being up in the chat. Glamour got bold and got in the chat tonight. Praise God. Now, Glamour, I don't know if you've been in my chat before, but I praise God for you being here tonight and keeping me company. Also, Karen came in with the Kiki. She came in Kiki. Who else was here? And probably was some other people here who probably not able to type. But I really do appreciate y'all. Did I miss something else? Thank you, Acacia. She said she liked my hair. I appreciate the compliment. Yes, Tracy and Biggie set free. Biggie set free. Lift up your hands. Lift up your. You got me a paper towel right here. Lift up your hands and Biggie set free. Glamour said, yes, everyone deserves to wear black colors and not be embarrassed by flakes. Yeah, it's embarrassing when you have on black and you got the flakes coming down. So hopefully this helps. Vernell said, that's what I was saying, Lisa. The oil every other day. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, then that makes sense. That makes sense, Vernell. All right, Glamour said, yes, I caught a live a while back. Oh, okay. All right, so I think if all hearts and minds are clear, I think we done. Look, Pastor about to get a second benediction. Thank y'all for being here. Tracy again said, the shade. Better late than never because I've been missing some lives lately. Yes. And you know what I was just sitting here thinking about before I went live? I said, man, I really miss the Debt Demolisher. Like, I miss her. Like, the Debt Demolisher, I miss you. I miss her lives. Like, I miss, like, when she used to go live every night. They used to be a vibe. But, everything has its season, Lisa. Everything has its season. And I understand that she's busy, so I had to go back and watch some of the old ones and just get a good laugh. But yeah, I was thinking about her tonight, and I was thinking about shouts out to the DDTV family. Now, if y'all know who I'm talking about, y'all go ahead and follow my girl, the Malisha TV with Sophia Melanie. She was the one who wrote my jingle. Like if y'all watch my videos and y'all hear my Glow Butter jingle, she wrote the Glow Butter jingle. Okay, gotta give credit for what credit is due. So yeah, shouts out to the DDTV family because a lot of y'all came from that, and I really do appreciate y'all. And shouts out to Tony Gaskins because a lot of y'all came from Tony Gaskins too. So I really do appreciate y'all as well. Okay. However you found me, I praise God that you're here and that you're watching and you able to get you a good laugh and your hair is being set free. And yeah. But yeah, it's okay, Tracy. Tracy Ann, let me get in your business right quick. Ain't you out of school? Have y'all got out of school in California? Ain't y'all out of school now? So Tracy, if you out of school now, I want you to turn on your post notifications. Turn your post notifications so y'all won't miss a live stream. And yeah, and this is what I'll try to do for y'all because I'm not going to make any promises, but I am going to try to get back to doing my videos and my lives more. So if it's not, I'm gonna go live. Make sure y'all have your post notifications on. I don't know if y'all seen my poll, and I sent y'all. I did a community post and was saying like, hey y'all, I'm going live at 8 p.m. just to remind y'all. So if it's a night that I feel like I'm gonna go live, I'll put it in the community post. I'm gonna try to do better. Y'all. And yeah. So I think that's it. Vernell said, don't forget your medication can make your hair dry scalp, especially if you take a lot of medicine. Oh yeah, that medicine, it sure will. That medicine will dry you out. And that's a good one. Now, Vernell want to get here all late, want to get here too. Vernell, you should have been on time. Vernell, you should have been on time. I'm just playing, Vernell. I'm just playing. But Vernell dropping some Jews in the chat. So yeah, y'all listen. Definitely those medications. Tracy Ann said, I thought. Now, Tracy Ann, you had me about to cuss on this live stream. Now, you know I don't cuss. I've been set free from that potty mouth. Tracy Ann, look at your comment. But I thought the same thing. That's what she meant to say. Tracy Ann trying to be a hindrance to her brother. Trying to be a hindrance to her sister. Trying to get me to cuss. See, come on now, Tracy Ann. They're trying to get me to cuss up here. And have people look at me. I thought she was sad. She talking about she filled with the Holy Spirit. She filled with the Holy Ghost. And she cussing. I've been set free from that nasty mouth. Now, if you still cuss, I ain't judging you, okay? I ain't judging you. I'm not saying you going to hell because you cussing, but I just don't do it no more, okay? I've been set free. And Tracy Ann was trying to be a hindrance to me. I'm just playing with you, Tracy Ann. But anyway, I got to pick on you since she ain't been up here for a while. All right. She said, I thought the same thing about So today. Her mighty meekness really kept me on track. Yes. And it was like a vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to get off work and knowing she was live and singing those songs. Like, we really do miss her. You know what? We're gonna go to her page and show her some love on one of her videos today. Let her know how we miss her. Okay. I'll be praying for her. Lord, we lift up So right now in the name of Jesus. We lift up her spirits right now. Okay? Because she has really helped me with my financial goals. Okay. Acacia said, exactly. I'm working summer school until June 30th. Oh, okay. From 8:30 to 12:30. Okay. So you still get off early. Okay. So Tracy, and you get off early. You have to be on these live streams. Okay. Usher, we got it. And y'all remember how we used to have like a whole setup, Tracy, and we got to start coming early in the vestibule with the snacks. Let's take it back to the old days. Okay. That used to be so much fun. And now we gotta get Coach Sheena to go live more. Look, now I'm calling everybody out. I'm calling everybody out because y'all helped me be consistent in the beginning. Cause remember, we used to have a whole lineup. 7 o'clock was So. And then the spirit moved. Sometimes So went to 8:30. You know what I'm saying? Then we had 30-minute intermission. I went on at 9. If the spirit moved me, sometimes I got off by about 10, 10:30. Then Coach Sheena came and tucked us in. Let me tell y'all, we had us a whole routine. Can you hear me? Coach Sheena come and just tuck us on in. We used to come over her live stream all rowdy. She used to be like, settle down, you guys, settle down. Oh, I forgot about Angie. And if it was Wednesday night, then we had Wednesday night Bible study with Angie. Then we had to catch Angie at 8. So sometimes we'll do 7, 8, 9, and 10. I mean, it'd be a full night. Full night. You hear me? Those were the days. If y'all know what I'm talking about, you got to go follow them people. But I understand things can't last forever, okay? I done got spoiled. Coach Shannon used to tuck me in. I done got spoiled. I just be watching old live streams. Look at Angie. See, I done taught Angie up. Hey, Angie, in real life. Angie, I just taught you what, and I was talking about how we had like a whole little show, like, on catching everybody lives and everybody on this. You know what? Shouts out to the YouTube family because we all so supportive, and we would jump off somebody else live and go to the next. I mean, we had us a whole lineup. You hear me? We had us a whole lineup. Okay, Acacia's Kikiing, Glamour's Kikiing. Now, Glamour, ain't you from Tony Gaskins? Was you on the singles club? Not singles club. Glamour. I think, let me look at you with my good eyes, Tony Gaskins would say. I think you from that. Glamour, is that you? I think you from Tony Gaskins, Glamour. I think you from the singles house or single club or something like that. But Tracy Ann said glasses. I left my glasses. Tracy Ann, you left your glasses. See, Tracy Ann, you got to keep wearing them glasses now. Oh, gosh. Acacia said, he has kept you. My God, he has kept me. He has kept me. And you know what? I was just sitting here thinking about, now, we're done with the hair tips. Now we just keep kidding and talking. So if you made it to this point and you still looking me in my face, that means you really like me, okay? And if you're not subscribed to the channel and you still watching this point, shame on you for not subscribing. But anyway, I meant to say, when she was like, Lisa, God has kept me, I was thinking about, the old musky man that tried to talk to me. And I was thinking about how much I have grown. Like, he was focused on other stuff, and that stuff didn't bother me. Like, you trying to boost my head up, telling me how nice I look. I'm like, okay, all right. I mean, I appreciate the compliment, but brother, what you talking about? What you talking about, brother? What you talking about? So I just talk about like stuff like that. Stuff like that don't really move me anymore. Like, I appreciate the compliment, don't get me wrong, but you know, God has kept me and brought me a mighty long way. And I think before it's too, because he probably got cussed out. But I ain't cuss him out. I let old Earl live. Now Earl know he wrong for that. Old musky self, 61 years old, trying to get a 35-year-old. Come on, sir. You probably got grandkids. Come on now, sir. Let's get together. I don't know what it is with me and the elderly men. They be elderly trying to holler at me. I'm like, do I have an elderly spirit? Like, Lord, is it me? Is it me, oh Lord, with an elderly spirit? Now, I know some of y'all are probably like, Lisa, that's wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with elderly people, okay? I grew up around elderly people, okay? It's okay. But what I'm saying is, I ain't trying to marry somebody elderly, okay? But if you elderly, God bless you, because guess what? God has kept you, okay? God has kept you. Vernell said, Lisa, your hair is cute. Thank you, Vernell. If I didn't tell you in the video already, I appreciate the compliment, Vernell. Acacia said, amen. Okay, Tracy ain't got the stats in the vest. Yes, the stats in the vestibules. Yes, Tracy, yeah. Oh, God. Angie came in. Tracy Ann said, oh, we was in these YouTube. Tracy Ann, we was in the YouTube streets literally all night. Like, I remember one night, I came home from work. I said, I can't catch nobody. Because I would just woe slam out. Woe slam out from the YouTube streets. And don't let Tony Gaston go live. Oh, we really in overtime. Yes, Wednesday night at 8 p.m. I remember. Yep, it sure was, Angie. Angie gotta get back to your live streams at night and doing interviews, Angie, because you're a really good interviewer. Okay, Glamour. Oh, so Glamour said, yeah, okay. So Glamour is from the Singles House Club. Yep, and look at her face. Okay. Angie said, "Are you excited about your next month? We're looking for Airbnb." Yes, yes. Angie, I don't know if you got my phone number, but or either message me on Instagram. I can send you hotel recommendations that's close by the venue I'm having a party at. But I mean, if you want to get Airbnb, yeah. But if you want some hotel recommendations, let me know. Let me know. But yes, I'm excited about the party next month. My product is launching next month, so I'm excited. Oh, Tracy Ann put her whole government name out there now. Tracy Ann said that is single. Is it single more on the singles house? Well, Glamour, your business is out there. Well, it's not really your business, Glamour, because you did the show. So, I mean, your business is out there, okay? Tracy Ann ain't tell your business, okay? Because your real name, well, I don't know if that's your real name, but your business is on Tony Gadsden's page, okay? So she put your business out there, not me, okay? Now, one thing about Tracy Ann, or one thing about this channel, and what's this in the chat, is everybody business, okay? It's everybody business. So if you don't want somebody to know something, don't put it in the chat. Because it's everybody business now. But Glamour, that's really not your bit. That's, your business been on the street, okay? So God bless you. Let's let that sit right there. Vernell said that she has been using her community page to communicate. Yeah, now I have been seeing that she been posting a lot of like inspirational quotes and stuff. So yeah, she have been using her community posts. But it's not the same with seeing her cute little face and her dancing. It's not the same. But I'll take it to the Demolisher. I'll take it. I'll take it. Dead Demolisher TV has been posting shorts in the comments. Okay. Tracy Ann said, and at first, I didn't know that was her quotes until one day I passed by and I seen Q Scott or somebody comment. I was like, oh, it is the Demolisher quotes. Or the thing the community card she's been posting. And Tracy Ann said, you shouldn't have walked over too. He needed to get out of the car and approach correctly. He was a grown boy for that. Now, he really was. Now, in his defense, I will say, the reason why I walked over because I got out my car and I was walking up to Panera Bread's patio, and as I was getting closer to my table, the way how he was pulling up, it was kind of like I was already going in the direction, but he could have got out of his car too because Playboy, you blowing the horn. I thought he was lost. So when I'm walking up to my table, his car was pulling up right at the table I was at. So he was like, excuse me. So I thought he was asking for directions, to be honest with you, because I know how them elderly folks are. Let me stop saying elderly. But elderly, okay, seasoned people, I know how they are. They be like, hey, can you show me what? Because that has happened to me even when I'm at work. Like, I'll be walking out work to my car and somebody be like, hey, excuse me, can you show me what a crowd place is near here or something like that? So that's what I thought he was trying to do. But yeah, he was a grown boy for that. He's too old and musky though. He's 61. He's too old and musky. And then he had some straight back braids with the yeah, he was an old school cat. I was like, come on now, brother. You doing too much. You doing too much. Lisa. Yep. Angie said can't stand elderly, nasty musky. He probably wanted him a sugar. Would I be a sugar? No, I wouldn't be a sugar mama. He wanted him a sugar babe. Because he was just like, I was like, Earl, I can be your daughter. He was just like, but you ain't though. But you ain't though. He was serious about that. He was like, but you ain't though. He was like, okay. He was like, okay, I'm 61. Okay. Let me get off Earl. Okay, I want a pool. Okay, Angie, yeah, just message me. And I'll give you my phone number on Instagram because I don't really be on Instagram like that. Like, I post my stuff on Instagram and then I get off. And then every once in a while, I'll check my messages. But I don't be on Instagram like that. Angie said, my sister and Juju is coming. It wouldn't let me RSVP them. Our kids like, oh yeah, kids are allowed. Okay, so I'll go and update your RSVP. But it should have let you do it. And I was wondering why you only put one person was coming. But I'll go ahead and update your RSVP, Angie. I'll update your RSVP. If you don't know what I'm talking about, next month I'm having a product launch party for my product dropping. Glamour said, I'm impressed she spelled it right. I appreciate it. She no Tracy Ann must have had on her glasses to spell that right. She didn't want to put on her glasses. She said, my bad, Glamour. Nah, don't try to clean up now, Tracy Ann. You don't told the lady business. Y'all off the train. Free publicity. He wanted to see her body. He did. McKay showed nasty self. He was undressing me with his eyes. I said, that man is over here lusting in his heart. He was lusting. His eyes was down here. His eyes wasn't up here. His eyes was down there. I felt naked. And I had on clothes. He was nasty. Just nasty old man. He probably got a baby. A 2-year-old baby at 61. That's all right, bitch. They want them young tenderonis. He probably got a 2-year-old. Earl probably got him a 2-year-old. You best believe that. He said, and yeah, he did, Glamour. He was just like, and like with an attitude. Like he was pressed. Not pimp player with the thought of throwback. Yes, he had the throwback cornrows. Yes. Y'all know them little things that the men used to wear? What the ladies wear? It's like a little gold string band. He had all his hair pulled back into a all the straight back ponytail. Had the little gold little thing going to one little thing. Now I will give Earl, he did have some pretty eyes now. I will say that. And that's probably what been getting them other lady. He did have some pretty eyes. His eyes was pretty. But when I seen that beard, how I had so much gray in it, and again, I'm not judging because look, I got gray hair. But with his whole demeanor and when he said his name Earl, I said, nah, Earl is up there. Earl, how old are you, Earl? How old are you, Earl? I said, nah, cuz. Now, he could have been, if he was like 40, I would have gave him a chance. Because I'm 35, I'm about to be 36 in a couple of weeks. So, if he would have said 40, okay, he would have got the number. 61, you my daddy classmate, as Tony Gaskell say. You are my daddy's classmate. Karen said, leave my Uncle Earl alone. Karen, where your uncle son at? Where your uncle son at? Okay? Hopefully he got a son that's my age or something like that. Earl tripping. Come on, Earl, you nasty. Acacia said, elderly, seasoned, older, same thing. You being respectful. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Acacia. Thank you, Acacia. He wanted young and tender. Ooh, Acacia. Earl was gross. 61 and done. Nasty. Naked and afraid. That's how I felt. Fats Acacia. Vernell said, Lisa, if I were you, I would have turned around and called my dad on the phone. This man your age trying to holler at me. That's what I should have did. For now, that's what I should have did. I should have said, hey, Dad, your classmate out here trying to holler at me. He was used to pulling them with them eyes, but it's getting tougher for him. Ooh, now you're right. You're right, Tracy. Yeah, he used to pull them with them eyes. That's what it was. That's what's getting the people. Them eyes. But I can tell he was old school. Even from the car he was driving. I said, oh yeah, that's an old school cat right there. Eric was trying to pay that mortgage. Yo, he is going back to the hippie time, Black Panther moment. Yes, he was, Vernell. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's funny. Acacia said, poor Earl blood pressure was sky high. Get the apple. He was. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get a napkin. y'all, this done went down a whole rabbit hole. Now, somebody that came and clicked, hold on, let me wipe my eye. This live is really going down a rabbit hole now. We done got off topic. Somebody done clicked on this live, or somebody might watch this in replay and was like, how in the world did we get to talk about a musky man? We here. We here now. But, oh, okay. We've been on this live 95 minutes. I've been running my mouth for 95 minutes. Y'all got me going to overtime. I'm about to go. I ain't about to mess with y'all because this broad has been on way too long and I'm getting silly. And it's time for me to sling this broad. I be making sure that camera cover up after I get done because I be trying to flick this thing off just as soon as this thing get off. But look, we don't look now. If you done made it to the 95-minute mark, hey, you down for your girl. You down for your girl. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, you might as well go ahead and subscribe because you don't look me in my face. You done got your hair tips and then you over here getting you a good old live. Okay, you know, good old laugh. So you might as well subscribe and you might as well go ahead and like the video. And look, if you'd have made it to this point in the video, I got some in my eye. I want you to put, let's leave with something inspirational. Let's keep on putting, I'm gonna wait on the Lord. Just put that in the chat. If you made it to this point and say I'm gonna wait on the Lord, meaning we ain't falling for Earl. Now, for some women, they would have gave Earl the number. They would have like, you know what? I'm 35. You know, things ain't looking good. Let me go ahead and give Earl a chance. No, I'm waiting on the Lord. I'm waiting on the Lord. And if I can pull a 61-year-old, I can pull a 35-year-old. Okay, so you know what? It's working, Tony Gaskins. I'm getting out of the house. People looking. Okay, so I'm waiting on the Lord. Okay, so if you made to this point, I'm waiting on the Lord. And then I also got an event I'm going to this weekend. So I'm a vlog. I'm gonna vlog again because I see y'all kind of like the vlogs. So I'm gonna do that again. So yeah, wait on the Lord, y'all. Don't settle. Let's go ahead and give something. We're gonna give a 3-minute sermon. Then we can go ahead and end because we're gonna get to 100-minute more. Look, this is a word for somebody. You see that? Ladies, I want y'all to know, don't settle. And this don't only just applies to dating, but this applies to even to your business and to your career. Don't settle for less, okay? Don't settle. Just because it might be looking good, don't settle. Know your worth. You have worked too hard for old Raggedy Ronnie or for old school Earl to come by and talk your drawers off, or for, you don't work too hard, you don't did too many trainings at your job to accept this minimum salary. Okay? Wait on the Lord and he shall renew your strength. Those who wait upon the Lord, your strength shall be renewed. And look, what he got coming is greater. And just know it's going to take some time. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to come overnight sometime. It's going to take some time. But when it do, hey, God going to rock your socks off. Okay? So that's a little 2 to 3 minute little sermon I have. Somebody to miss it. Somebody to miss their breakthrough. Somebody need to hear that. Okay? I don't know who need to hear that. But you know what? There is a lesson in everything. So I got to take that situation as, you know what? That's a lesson. That's preparing me for my greater. Okay? Come on, somebody. That is preparing me for my greater. Okay? That's practice. That's practice for when the real thing do come. That's practice. Don't settle. Okay? So again, thank you so much, Acacia. Thank you, Tracy Ann, for coming in on the back end and y'all moderating the chat. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you, Angie, for coming. Glamour, Vernell, who else was here? Karen and Glamour. I think I said everybody. If I missed you, I appreciate you as well. And I will see y'all in another live stream. Hold on, Vernell that came in with the buzz beater. She said, yes, Lisa, where the Lord? Go to Home Depot. Oh, go to Home Depot. Okay, she did say that. and do your walking there. Okay. All right. Thank y'all so much. Pastor's gone for real. This is the last benediction. Y'all wait on the Lord. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all in another video. Bye. I gotta use my little finger. I don't know why this is so funny. Now we might as well make to it hit 100 minutes. We got 10 more seconds. Y'all be blessed. Thank y'all for watching this. Yeah, go ahead and hit the 100-minute mark. Okay. All right. We can go. Y'all have a blessed night.